Have your kids seen your dark side?
What's the dark side?
Like, have they seen like the violent? Not that you're being violent to them, but have they seen you be like, oh snap, Dad might be able to murder somebody if he had to.
Only time my daughter kind of seen me about to get there is when this young lady, I'm using that age loosely. She was the opposite of young. She tried to like push me out the door, as in like, you don't need to be here. She was doing my daughter's hair, and she's like, okay, you can go now. I was like, yo, and Kelly like, no, don't, like, don't. And I was like, okay, because she seen I was about to go there.
This was recent.
This was like homecoming season.
Okay.
Yeah, because the whole thing was, it was still COVID. It wasn't COVID. It was like, this is obviously October.
But she put your hands on you, started pushing. No.
So we had to be there at 7. She showed up at like 7:10, super late, right? So when we got there, we were doing a TikTok for like a transition, as in like she walk up and then when she gets her hair done,
I get it.
Yeah. So
what's up, Moyo? There she is.
Moyo in the building. So when I was walking her hand to kind of introduce myself, this is my daughter, like that, she was like, oh, we don't allow, I don't know if she said boyfriends. She thought it was like our boyfriend or something. We don't allow, other people in here. And I was like, hello? Like, hi? It's like, yeah, you don't have a mask, and if you're not supposed to be in here, you're not supposed to be in here. And I was like, first of all, and Kaylee's like, no, don't.
I'm trying to get my hair done, Dad.
Yeah, please. She might ruin my whole experience.
Dion put the guns away. All right. Okay. Did she do your daughter's hair for prom?
Yeah. No.
Somewhere else?
Yeah.
I thought we're not going back to her.
Yeah, I did not. She wanted, so for prom, she got her hair pressed.
Okay.
Yeah, for homecoming, she got it pressed. For prom, she got like goddess locks.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is. Sounds expensive and long and time consuming.
Yeah.
Sounds like it takes hours to do.
Yeah, it took 7 hours. Yeah.
What are you supposed to do for 7 hours?
Take it.
Oh.
I'm so glad I'm not a woman.
How long that lasts?
Women be tap dancing, boy.
Man.
Yeah, women be tap dancing.
Yep.
Men show up like as is, like, I mean, some guys.
You know what I realized?
What?
This is what I realized, is that I think vagina has been overvalued for a long time.
Vagina has been overvalued.
And penis has been undervalued for a long time.
Keep talking, brother.
Because we're at a stage now where I see way more thirstier women now, right? We used to talk about all these thirsty dudes, but it has flipped and changed where no matter what, women and men will deal with men's bullshit.
Why would I care?
She's saying that's why there's that. Okay. Right? So this girl was like, protect your dudes, Bo, at all costs, because you'll never get them back once he finds out how good it is. But the value of men has definitely, not men in general, but of like just organic peen has skyrocketed, where men don't have to do as much now for vagina. You see a lot more, and maybe it's just in general, I don't know, but you see a lot more thirstier women around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's my algorithm.
Is it just me? Does anybody else agree?
I agree. I agree. I do say, I don't know if it's just an algorithm, but I don't see a lot of men on Instagram flaunting their bodies.
That's like they're trainers for sure, or something like that.
Women are typically that want to show their body. They're in like a thong or scantily clad bras, very revealing. Yeah, you don't see guys in like shirtless, gray sweatpants and like, hey y'all, I want to show you guys about how to make an organic smoothie. Right. So saying, I know I see a lot of that.
The fitness dudes, somebody's trying to sell a product.
Right. I don't see. Maybe it's because of my algorithm, but I definitely do see a lot more women advertising their bodies, for content. Versus, I ain't gonna hold you. If I definitely had a ripped body,
would you be shirtless right now next to me?
Crazy. I'll be outlandish. Just be doing just random like, hey y'all, I just downloaded the new. I'm just shirtless the whole time. I just downloaded the new so and so blah blah blah. I would definitely do so and so. Like, why is he shirtless?
Yeah.
My numbers increase 1,000 every time I post. I do have a friend that I definitely be hating.
In shape, dude.
Two things. I don't. If you don't have talent, I don't follow you as a woman because I will find myself down a rabbit hole of looking at you just because. Yeah. If you don't, if you're funny, if you have educational, I'll follow you. But also if you're doing the two of them together, like if you just
also
showing
double
your body,
bonus for you.
No, if you're just showing your body, I'm like, damn it, I can't follow this because I'm feeding a monster that I don't even want. And then I have guy friends who is super ripped, and then they just talk to the camera, and I definitely hate. But they have verbal content that has nothing to do with their body as is.
You're just shirtless.
They're just like, man, when I was a kid, I used to always wanted to drink Starbucks. Now I own my own Starbucks.
Why is your shirt off? You're not even holding Starbucks.
It is like, I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing. And it's like, I hate you, man. But if I just listen to you,
it ain't even like, sorry, our air conditioning broke.
But it's like, if I listen to you, it's still inspiring. I get it, bro. I get what you're doing. Because now you're visually giving what the women want to see. And but you also
you are not his
verbally
audience. Right.
Telling them what they want to hear.
That's
what they talking about up in here.
What you saying? Let me scroll. I'm afraid to touch your
Shut up, dude. You can do like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shut up, man.
Afraid to touch Dion's laptop. Wow. Okay. All right. In my head. Is that why men are waiting to be treated like queens these days?
Ooh.
I don't even think it's a thing about waiting. I think that women are trying to find good men and that they try to scoop one up while they think the one is out there. Because women are, with these whole proposals, there's way more women proposing than dudes, right? That is a thing we see. It is not unusual anymore to see a woman proposing to her. It's not unusual for a guy getting. I had a conversation with Craig Waynes and this other cat said the other day about how often they get flued out somewhere by women. Yeah.
Wow.
In their situations that they're.
Was this on film?
No.
You gonna put this stuff up and blast like that?
Yeah. Craig Waynes is Craig Waynes. Craig has great stories. You don't know Said. Who said? You don't know him, do you?
Yeah, but golly.
No, it was great. It was a great conversation about, they were talking about the single and marriage and married thing. And then I was like, man, you guys are some gigolos. And they were like, well, we prefer the term, whatever, right? Yeah. But I was just saying, they're just like, nah, dog, it was like, it's way more frequent that just like dudes would get blasted to put it online and stuff like that. Just like, you'll never know unless dudes put it out there. Like, right. Or some girl like, just got flew out. It was like, it happens a lot with women flying guys around or, just that kind of treatment of like, paying to fly out some quality peen around.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I can definitely see it, but it's definitely irresponsible if you're not making money still. Like I 100% would love to get flued out, but if you're just out there just to be out there and it's like, man, I'm losing money.
You got to put out. If you get flown out, you got to put out. That's the thing.
Just not wise.
They're not there. They're not where. I think so, Moyo. It's appropriately valued, if not overvalued.
Why are you whispering on the mic?
I'm on a microphone.
Yeah, you said.
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to read it. I don't think it is overvalued. I think men are probably overvalued. I flew out someone. Yeah, you did.
Who's this? NZ? I just assumed it was NZ saying this.
What?
Oh, because NZ be wild with her comments.
it's appropriately valued, if not overvalued. I think men get overvalued because women be like, oh, we hate men, but yet, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Women will bash men to death and still be looking for the one, you know? And men will have multiple the ones.
I definitely love when the girls jump out the plane early. This the one. Find you a good man. And you know what's about to come up right now.
And then you stop seeing them posting about them.
Yeah. And you start hearing like that's a guy out of a very toxic relationship. You're like, well, I know a couple of our friends. We just like
absolutely.
I was rooting for you.
Absolutely.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. There's I'm about to hate right now. Okay?
Oh, do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm not saying no names.
Okay.
There's a mutual friend that we have that's talking big shit about her boyfriend. Get you a man, find you a man, and it's like you are talking big shit for a boyfriend, and I'm just like, all right, man, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Like until you become Mrs. So and so, that's still controlling thing. But
yeah.
Like he's still your boyfriend. Like you shitting on all these other girls, talking about get you a man that can do this. Did you get your man to do this?
Tell you what's wrong with y'all women. This is why you're single. This is why
y'all single. Oh man, yo.
Yeah. Women need attention, men don't. Well, that's not true. Men need attention, right?
Man, shut up, Moyo.
What Moyo say?
Dion still got that bootleg laptop.
It's bad. It's bad. Don't move it. The whole thing will fall apart. I don't think that it's not that men don't need attention. I think men need different attention, right? But if your girl's not paying you attention or not showing you, affection or love, you're gonna feel that. Right. There's no way I don't think that there's a dude out there who doesn't want the. I don't know if it's even a less. I think it's just different.
Yeah.
Because I love being by myself. I can be by myself all day and have a great day.
All day.
And have a great day.
No problem. So there was a video clip that was circulating about this girl was trying to shoot her shot at this guy, and she was like, "Is it a problem that this man likes me more than his girlfriend? I want to pursue him, but I'd much rather be alone with said guy." And then
she's trying to be honorable.
Yeah. And then she was like, he said, "Yeah, no, I can like you more than my girlfriend. I love her, but I like you because we can be in a situation where I don't want to talk to her right now. I want to be left alone. Because I like you, but I love her. We're in a little rough patch right now." And then he's like, and it's totally fine if you are fine when I walk in the other room to talk to my girl. It's totally fine if you are like cool with these stipulations of when I say my girl's here, let me call you back. Like, because I like you because you are falling in the line of what can happen to keep you on the low. Like, and she was like kind of feeling bad, like yeah, I can like you because you are dumb enough to. And she had just like.
She didn't like that, did she?
That's it. That wasn't a good coup de
There's a lot of women out there who are more than willing to be the other woman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women out there who are more than willing to be the other woman. I don't know for how long, but they are out there.
Yeah. Then it becomes what are we doing?
Right.
Or why are you still with her,
right,
and not me?
You said you were gonna leave her. I'm not leaving my family.
Well, Ray nobody wants to be in a position where we've been here in the same position for a year or something like that. It's like I'm totally fine in this position. That's why I was like, I want more. And it's like I want to upgrade the contract without your consent.
Right.
And then it's like, hey, why aren't we moving in together?
Right.
And it's like, whoa, what happened?
My wife lives there.
And as much as the side don't want to admit it, they're 100% comparing themselves to them, but saying you shouldn't be dealing with that.
Right.
Now they playing defense versus offense.
Man, there's a lot of women who have relationships with married dudes. A lot. Right? Talk to a lot of them. And they'll be like, there's a ton of benefits that they feel, a lot of like less pressure. I think some of them here always hear like that, like they're gonna leave them, and they've been strung along.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, well, if he's celebrating their 20th anniversary and you're still talking about some, you know what I mean? I feel like then you're just a dummy. But they love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when we're together, it's magic.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure it is.
What if the main chick was like, I'm fine with her.
She might be. Some women are fine with it.
Yeah.
Some are. I don't know. I don't know what else they have going on. I don't know if that's if it's a stress-free thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know, some people probably don't see the same. Because there's like, I always had a problem with like the, you know, being married or relationships come with this, you know, right? Like monogamy, right? Like there's a cliche, there's a tradition that's around marriage, that's around monogamy that not everybody agrees with, but we're all supposed to adhere to it, which is why poly and all this other stuff is getting a lot more attention.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think any of that, you know, I mean, like whatever works for other people. I don't know if any of that, nothing about being polyamorous sounded appealing to me.
Really?
No, it sounds like a lot.
So
It sounds like a lot.
It's a lot to society.
It sounds like a lot personally. Like I knew a girl I used to work with. She was in a poly relationship, and then she's like, you know, I had to always fight my jealousy. Always had to fight like this different feeling and that different feeling.
She's not poly then.
Well, she is, but she's like, these are the feelings that you feel during that. You know what I mean? She was like, you still have these same. Because she was like, I remember one time she was like, well, I had to talk to him. And he was like, yeah, I know, I'm just being jealous. But then she left that life, found a guy. They're getting married. They have their own thing. But she was like, that's my guy. And she was like, I feel a lot more happier having my guy. And I go like, and I'm sure for some other people it works well, but for me, it sounds like a lot. I go like, it sounds like.
So you know, people say in a marriage, the bed is defiled. What's it called? Defile? Help me, man.
Where's Twilla? What's he trying to say, Twilla? Defiled?
Defiled.
What do you mean by?
I don't know. As in, like, you can do it. There it is right there. What's the word? Defiled.
Okay,
right?
so what are you trying to say with
as
defiled?
In, like, anything can happen. Like,
Okay.
you don't tell nobody what y'all do in the bedroom.
Okay.
That's not nobody else's business.
Right, okay.
So technically, if I wanted to bring a third person into our relationship, that is like, hey, that's y'all business, right?
100%.
So if this is our business, I say, hey, we want to be polyamorous. Right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, we are in cahoots. The problem is society.
Right.
People are like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
You weird.
Yeah.
And then it start getting to your head of like, hey, now you're playing defense more, just enjoying life.
I met a girl. She introduced me to her husband, and then she said, "And we got a girlfriend." And I thought she had like a little girl. I'm like, "Oh, how old is your?" I was like, "How old is your girl?"
Yeah.
She was like 22, and I was like, "Wait, how old are you?" And I was like, "Wait, what'd you say?"
Right.
And she's like, "Oh no, we have a girlfriend."
Yeah.
Not a girl. And I was like, "Oh, but yeah." And then when I met the three of them together, yeah, they were like since divorced to do though, which is hilarious.
They divorced to do?
Yeah. Got his ass out of there, which is mad funny.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I think the pressure of society is just like, wow, hey, let me talk to you, girl, at the game night. What are you doing? What you can do better than that,
dude.
Right?
It's gonna be the future's gonna be like something we've ever thought because it's gonna be way more acceptable to be trans. It's gonna be way more acceptable to be poly. It's gonna be way more acceptable to like sex is gonna be such a free flowing thing. You know what I mean? That it won't even be, you know, crazy.
Yeah.
It won't even be a question. It's wild, bro, because you know, Shantae Waynes just got married, right? So Shantae got married.
Did you go to the wedding?
I didn't go to the wedding.
Oh shit, I could have took that ticket, man.
I went to the bachelorette party, the studlerette party. That was
Studlerette?
fun. So I take Izzy over there to
the
pick up,
bachelorette party?
No.
Okay.
I take Izzy over to their place to pick. We picked up a gift. You know, her wife does hair. Shay Nicole.
Hey.
Products. So I gave like my mom a bundle for like you know, a Mother's Day gift, right? And so Izzy meets both of them, right? And I go, oh, this is Shantae, this is her wife, right? So this is my first time
introducing her to
introducing this even to my daughter, where she, and, you know, Izzy's 4. She didn't ask like men can marry women or women can marry each other. It wasn't even a question. So, you know, I'd be doing a disservice to my friendship with Shantae, who I love and appreciate, to be like, well, you know, it's this and that. I go like, yeah, man, this is the world that we're in, and I want to make sure that I show and teach Izzy this thing as well. Is it like man, I was like, that's fam. You know what I mean? I go like, we love her because she loves another woman. It's never. So for Izzy, when she grows up, she's gonna be like,
it's very normal.
it's gonna be very normal.
To my children, it's very normal.
It's very normal. For us, we were like, what is this?
Yeah.
Or we'd be like, oh, lesbians.
Yeah.
Right?
There was a guy in my daughter's school who was it like you cannot not be shocked or what's the word?
Shocked is good.
Yeah. So he was a lawyer in this play. From head to ankle, tall man, high heels on.
This is a student.
Yeah, in the play, and he's talking like a man. And I'm just like, why does he have high heels on? The whole time,
no dress.
It didn't connect with the character at all. And I was just like, why does he have high heels? I'm talking tall stilettos.
Was he walking well in them?
As a woman, but dressed like he was like, okay. He was doing the woman walk. He said, "Objection, Your Honor." He's talking and he's doing the talk, and I was just like, why does he have high heels on?
He asking people, "Hey,
do you know what it is?" The whole time, and then somebody said, "Get it, girl." But I was like, is that offensive saying that? Because he had the runaway walk with the heels on. I was just like, is this the character choice? Well, he's like, this is the way, I don't want to wear flats. I don't want to wear no Stacey Adams. I just wanted to wear some heels. You want to see the walk again, Moyo? Yeah, okay. What did you say? I'm considering what'd she say? Because I'm piggybacking off what Twill said. I consider fluing out a dude, but he's have to wash my car, take out the garbage, give me a massage, and feed me, etc. She allow it.
Dang, Twilla. He's just coming out to lay it down.
No, that's Moyo.
Oh, dang, Moyo.
He just came to lay it down. More women than men in population. Side chicks are inevitable.
It's just a numbers game. It's bound. There's not enough dudes to go around. Bound to be a side chick.
Man, I have a homeboy who moved to Atlanta. He said, I needed to find me a church immediately. He said, what do they feed these women out here, dude? I said, bro, is it that bad? He said, dude, I was like, I need to get my... You know how you when you move to a different city, you tell yourself, all right, I need to start over, I need to reset. When I first moved to LA, I said, I am not having sex. Because Ohio, I was out of control. King of the pink toes! King of the snow bunnies. I was just hopping all over the place, if you will. Easter every day! Resurrection. King of the pink
Erection.
I came out here and was like, all right, jumpstart. No more. No more. And then, yeah, man. I went a whole, I think, 9-10 months. And I felt like I was focused.
Yeah, man. And then you meet a person.
Yep. You meet somebody.
Then you have kids and their whole focus goes everywhere.
Surprisingly, it wasn't a woman.
Oh. Get it, girl.
I'm back in the high heels.
Yeah, I said that lawyer was me.
Lawyer was me. That was my premonition about my future. Let's see what you're talking about.
That's funny.
As soon as I find the hood, I found some meat. And that needs to be stopped.
As that, you just need to put all this stuff on Twitter, man, and just
I need
to tweet out these things.
I need to meet her, man.
Just tweet out these things. Are you in LA?
No. That was big. No. You know what's funny? Anderson Zette and Anderson Zette and Big Six Chris are not that far from each other.
I'm sure you know.
They both east.
Dion got a map of the charts of everybody where they live.
Okay. You know that Chaz be cutting.
What's up, Keenan?
Be cutting and slicking content. This would be a soundbite.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely doing it. King of the snow buddies. I drum from time to time. Man, but when I'm like making videos and editing or whatever, I be cracking up, bro. I be like, yo.
Yeah, we having fun.
Like it's wild.
Yeah.
It's always you. I'm just here.
And
just
let me tell y'all something. Man. Let me tell y'all what happened to me, and I was embarrassed.
What happened?
So embarrassing. So the clip that's going viral right now.
Oh yeah.
The jack off clip is doing numbers.
Dion Lack Jack story.
He literally said Dion Lack Jack story, and that dude was how many views right now?
Almost about 200,000.
It's 200,000 views right now.
It's got mad shares.
Mad shares, dude. I didn't even think it was that. I don't think it was that funny. I was more like, oh my god, because people kept like nitpicking apart, like, why are you jacking off in your kitchen?
Yeah, it was a good question. That's the best question there is.
Why? This is why I don't eat at nobody's house. So people are just chewing me apart.
That was great.
So the thing that was embarrassing is somebody had recommended me to be a photographer. They said, yeah, here he is right here.
180 right now.
280?
180 right now.
So they sent them my page, and then they clicked on it and then looked at it and watched it and double tapped it.
Nice.
And then DM'd me. It was like, hey, I was told to come to you. I'm like, oh God. Not only did you DM me, but you tapped you liked the video first. Yeah. It's like, it's for my daughter, and she wants to do some photography.
They still hired you?
No, they didn't.
We're going to go somewhere else.
I'm certain we're going to go somewhere else, because I don't know how you did get down in the kitchen.
I washed my hands. This was a long time ago. I've changed.
Dion Jack story. Hilarious.
That's great, bro. It's such a funny, and I remember like going through it, just watching. I was like, yo, how can I get this under 1 minute? That's why it's like it's so fast.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how did I get this under 1 minute?
And then the people would say, oh, you got the call up for the nephew?
Oh, yeah. Because then I was like, there's no room for this. And I was like, you got to make it work. Gotta make it work. It was great. It paid off.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, the sauce I added onto it was I definitely made it to the bathroom. The TV did not follow me. That was a lie. The TV.
And the greasy.
Yeah, I was trying to bench press the TV off of him.
But when he was like, and he just went around with lotion in his hand.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I've sent people the IG page for your photo skills. There you go.
Yeah, send it to LT Studios, man. Not me.
No, you gotta send it.
I'm a different piece of content, man.
A Dion Lack Jack story. There'll be more. Stories seem to do well, because there was another one that did fairly well. It's in a good.
I'm trying to be as clean as possible, man. I don't want this to be my legacy.
I told you somebody, where was I? In Kansas City, showed me love, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm a big fan of Lackaroni and Chaz. And I was like, oh. And I tell you that? I'm going to tell you that, yeah.
Also,
Lou was like, okay.
I got pulled over yesterday. This was a nice little, smooth little. We was at Fixins, me and Twills, after our shoot. And the guy was like, hey, Dion Lack, right?
He was looking at Twilla. He was looking at Twilla like, yeah, that's me. He's like, I drew you.
I drew you, damn it.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's like, Dion Lack, right? And I was like, oh. So now I'm like, because, you don't know what direction they can go.
Like, oh, what happened?
You
serving me papers?
Dion Lack, right? I was like, oh, yeah. He said, I'm a huge fan of Squadcast, man. I said, oh, man, thank you. Wow. He said, they should make you a regular. I said,
I know, right? That's what I be telling them.
Thank you, bro.
Did you tell them to come over and watch the shows and anything else you're doing?
Well, he was a server.
So you probably like, you watch the podcast? We got a podcast.
Oh, I got two. I could have. I was definitely cut off guard.
You got 2 podcasts.
I do.
You got to tell people.
Guard, man. I'm sorry.
I just started telling people at shows. It was like, yo, watch the podcast, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start telling them. And then you see the numbers come in.
Yeah.
follow me. I put up a thing where I had to like at the show I had to like lay out like the little things so you can take a picture so you can follow the stuff. You know,
a QR code.
There you go.
There you go.
I was like, you gotta be smart out here. Yeah, man. Our neighbor recognized me. He was like, "Hey man, you do comedy or something?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Chaz?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, he lives like 3 doors down. He's like, "Oh, I'm a big fan of all y'all, man."
Which part? Like daddy issues?
Well, he saw me on Shantae's her
podcast.
She does her show, her gaming show, her Not Your Family Charades.
Yeah.
And he was like, and I thought that was you then. And he was like, I saw you on Daddy Issues. He was like, but I didn't know. But he recognized one of the hats that had like, you know, probably wore this one this one the most often.
Yeah.
And he was like, look at the laptops are on this shitty. The flies are on Dion's shitty laptop. The fly was like, let me search something. Where are the biggest shits at? So yeah, man, it's always cool. Charades, yeah. Instead of Jack Black, introducing Black Jack, hilarious.
Hey man, skedaddle, Moyo.
When is doing what? When is Dion gonna cook again?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's too stressful. Just to have a camera facing the whole time, you know, it's like a 45-minute cook. I feel like I can't entertain and read instructions at the same time for me.
Live, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but not just doing a regular cooking thing where you can edit it.
I don't want to edit. I want to upload as is.
You know what I'm gonna do? We shot it. I'm gonna re-edit or recut or re-put up that video we shot.
Which one?
The one we did our ice cooking in the fridge, and then the other one.
Yeah.
I know a little more now. I was like, oh, I'm gonna redo these.
Yeah.
We like watching you cook though. Man, what I've realized about like being live, where people just want to hang out with you. They don't need you to do a whole bunch of stuff.
So here's the thing:
just turn the camera on and shake that ass.
If someone
said the carcass of a laptop. That's why the fly was on it. You gonna see a vulture start picking at it?
Yeah. So here's the mindset of this, y'all. Listen, if I set a camera in front of me to cook, I need someone to tell me what am I doing. As in, like, if I had Twills next to me, it was like, all right, Dion, chop up these bell peppers. I'm like, cool. And like this, I'm like, yeah, so I'll be here in Chicago, blah, blah, blah. This, blah, blah. I can do this and like read comments and talk to y'all like that. But when it comes to like instructions, now I'm ignoring y'all. I'm like, okay, what? 3 teaspoons of, where's that at? And now I'm like, hey, y'all know what 3 teaspoons of so-and-so is? Which one of these is, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to.
I think that you'll figure it out and do well. I don't think that's gonna make
it hurts, man.
I don't think it'll make a difference to people.
I remember I was on Instagram Live with Tony, and I was making like these Gouda burgers from Hello Fresh, 70% off my QR. And it took me like 2 hours, man, because I was talking to him live, and I was reading the instructions. And I'm chopping up, and I'm trying to and then you hear like, cause I had my Bluetooth in, like I heard Tony like, "Hey man, yeah, that's Dion Lack, man. You see what he said, Dion?" I was like, "What did you say?" Oh yeah. And I'm like, "No, I don't be doing that, man. Tony, what are you talking about?" So now I'm talking to him like, "No, be honest. If this happened to you, Tony, would you do blah blah blah?"
Meanwhile, the burger's burning. The struggle adds to the charm of the show. Just do it, man.
The struggle.
Just do it.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. You'll get better at it. Or you can put it up on a screen or something. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, and then people be looking at my butt too, man.
Man, they like the hits, man.
I be walking by, I be like, yo, ooh.
They got front and back meat. They go, okay. Oh, we like it.
You know what? That might be my new thing, man. Why is Dion shirtless cooking?
Hey, man.
And I'm going to have a V.
Nah, dog. Wear the shirt.
I'm going to have a U.
Be pantsless cooking. Then you really break the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just have the camera from the waist down. They didn't see you moving back.
Who's cooking? Just flapping around the camera. Who's cooking,
You
man?
mean, what y'all say?
Whose face is this?
You should just put some eyes, some little fake googly eyes. Just be walking back.
Yo, hear me out.
Okay. You know what's funny? This is already bad because that's a jumping off point.
Yeah. But listen,
Okay.
if women can wear thongs, why can't men wear the elephant thong?
You could. Out and
Balls
about?
Yeah. And now you're cooking as is.
You could. Out and
Like,
about.
And you imagine
Elephant
somebody-
trunk.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, Dion, look, go on Dion Lax Live right now. He is wild. And I'm just cooking as is, talking about kiss the cook, and I got the elephant thong on.
You should 100% do this. You're not, though, but you
I'm
should
not.
do it.
I'm not. I don't need that much attention. If
Watch your followers. Watch. Dion's followers will skyrocket. He be doing live shows cooking elephant thongs.
I want to know who would come to me like, yo, nigga, you good? Like if I just randomly came out.
The problem is when no one talks to you anymore. When everybody just, hey, Chaz, you coming to record? Nah, I'm busy, man. Izzy's getting brain surgery today. I'm sorry, man. Can't even be there. Yeah, we scheduled on a random Sunday.
Like next week, I'm like, hey, how about today? She getting it
She
again.
get
Hey,
Sick
man.
fella. Actually, we switching brains, man. It's a whole thing, man. Getting a whole new brain in there. Oh, and so that says she'll watch. Hey,
Of course,
She
anybody
said
will
it's just
watch.
You and me, but Anderson said.
Anybody will watch. I'll watch myself. If I know it will go viral. But this is now your legacy. It's like, remember that time?
Well, right now your legacy is Jack Lack. It's a Lack Jack story.
Yeah,
how
that
they know
audience
you.
would be like, I mean, because even if I'm not talking to you directly, I'm still gonna hit up like Trey or Paul, like, yo, get on Chaz's live right now. Look what these niggas doing right here. He is desperate for views right now. We are making Applejack ice cream, y'all. Let's get into it, sir. First, what you want
Might
to try
not
to
be
do?
bad though.
Nigga,
Applejack's
nigga,
on
I told you that's my fat thing I do.
What?
I melt down vanilla ice cream.
And put in cereal.
And put cereal into it, and then put it back in the freezer. Why you say, oh?
I didn't think about that part.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. The ice cream should melt. You were like, no.
No. We just getting started, baby. We just getting started.
I
So-
said, oh.
Yeah, and
you
now-
put it back in?
I do it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops.
That's fine.
Yeah. Fruity Pebbles.
I'm not mad at
Yeah,
that. What'd you
yeah.
how'd that come about?
Talk dirty to me, man. Listen, this is how it happens.
I'm about to take my pants off for real.
This is how it happens, man. So you ever wanted to make cereal, but you're like, damn, I ain't got no milk.
Yeah.
All I got is cream or ice cream. So
You were like,
so I melted that down. I melted that gallon down, and I
Okay.
just poured it in there, and I was like, I'm gonna eat this mug as is. I was like, it's a little sweet because it was like you know how like it was like a milkshake.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like frothy because you know when ice cream melts down super quick, it gets real frothy. So I was like, let me just go ahead and mix it up and then put it back in the freezer. And now
It was perfect.
we back to normal.
No, that
Yeah.
was genius, yo.
Yeah.
You could sell that shit.
I mean, there's a place in Vegas where their toppings are cereal. And they make blizzard cereals like that.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that. And I think of all kind of fat stuff.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So ice cream with the cereal mixing. Yeah,
I'd be
ice cream
farting.
sounds good. It does. You need a new producing partner.
Who are you talking about?
Twilla said that to you. If you're gonna be out here, if you're gonna be out here with the elephant thong, and Twilla's like, I'm out. I'm out. Let's blend the cereal up a little bit, then refreeze it. I'm do that right now. That's why you gotta keep the mic. That's why you gotta get all that cereal at your place. Is that why you got all that cereal at your place?
Twilla, stop playing. Cereal. Twilla want to be funny right now. So, at the loft, I tried to eliminate a lot of sweets. Twilla is a sweet fanatic. Okay, so I got a bunch of cereal, cookies.
You know
cakes.
what? How do you guys blame each other?
No, don't do this, Twills. Don't, because all of a sudden, yes, I got a bunch of cereals because I'm looking out for her because she comes to the loft and be like, I'm going home. There's nothing here. I'm like, I feel sorry for her because she be going home like at 3 p.m.
So you buy cookies and stuff for Twilla, not?
I do.
And then you don't ever.
I don't
partake?
never indulge. Look, here she go. Look at this. She lying.
Eat sweet cereal like that.
Stop it, Twills. I got the
I always believe
cookies.
Twilla over Dion. Easily believe Twilla.
Twills, I will embarrass you.
This is why y'all
today.
gotta watch the lives, man. It's going down in real time. The beefy going down in real time.
No, man. Twills is acting the ass right now.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch was my thing, though.
Yeah.
Any peanut butter, anything is great.
Do you like Reese Cups piece of butter?
Yeah.
Ooh, the chocolate and
I don't like chocolate, but I always love the Reese's or like it's the peanut butter more so. They had a whole peanut butter cup. I still need to try that Reese's did. It's all peanut butter. I was like, oh, I want that.
that's just
I want that.
Yeah.
I want that, baby. I love peanut butter.
What do you think is the?
I'm shaped like a peanut butter jar now.
Let me tell you how bad cereal has gotten. They just pretty much saying, what snacks can we convert into cereals? They have Oreos. They got chocolate chip. They got Pop-Tart cereals. Do y'all understand that we get bamboozled? They have like little ice cream like balls.
Man, I was on a set once and they brought in a bag. It was Pop-Tarts minis. It was like little. I was like, I said,
Yeah.
You can't have. They were like little Pop-Tart chips.
Yeah.
I said, this is a problem, man.
We out here, homie.
I should have put those in some cereal for real.
Yeah.
Teeth gone.
The whole
Teeth gone.
gonna love this.
You had no teeth after all these snacks, bro.
I don't know what it is about Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch don't rock with the roof of your mouth.
I've never been hurt by Captain Crunch cereal. No. I never saw people like, oh, this isn't a hurt. I'm like, no, I've been pricked with a Dorito in my mouth. Oh yeah, I bit a Dorito. I was like, am I bleeding?
Yeah.
A Dorito be sharp at times, man.
You know, I said the roof of my mouth. It should be called the ceiling of my mouth, right?
I don't know why.
That's not the roof.
Why is it not?
Because the ceiling.
Well, what's the roof
is on
then?
top.
Oh,
The roof of my mouth. It should be the ceiling in your mouth, right?
I guess so. That makes it more sense. I also haven't had Captain Crunch. I haven't had real cereal in the longest. Doritos.
What's considered real cereal?
Daggers are dangerous. Dorito daggers for sure. I haven't had any cereal in like, it's not something I eat often at all anymore. So it's probably been at least 10 years since I really like ate cereal like that. I have battle scars from honeycombs. Honeycombs? Honeycombs don't seem like that's one that'd do that to you. Honeycombs?
Yeah, they melt easily. You throw some water on them mugs, it's a wrap.
I don't remember honeycombs being one like,
What is your go-to adult cereal?
It was for the longest.
It was.
It was what's the Honey Bunches of Oats was for the longest. That's actually good. And then I was doing Raisin Bran Crunch. Not the Raisin Bran, the Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah. Add
Different
little
level.
elements to it. Yeah.
Different level.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing how bad the sugar was. Blah, 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 blah. Oatmeal. I can't do oatmeal at all. That shit is gross to me. Gruel. Oatmeal, any kind of. I do the grits, though. Savory, of course.
That
Don't
cashy
Ooh,
gold
Golden
wing
Grams.
crunch.
Oh, yeah, those were never good. That's a real adult cereal, though.
Yeah. I never understood grape nuts.
The hard ones?
Yeah,
They're
man.
so
The ones that
hard.
jack your teeth up.
Nah.
Knocking out fillings.
And then for a long time, I was doing like a healthy yogurt with fruit. That was really good.
Yeah.
And then like you smashed up. I was doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I got out. of it.
My adult cereals is
What's up, Lady B? Hello, darling.
Lady B, ladies and gentlemen, she's back.
What's happening?
Spicy
French Toast Crunch. I'm not mad at you.
Come on, man. We talking
French Toast
about
Crunch was solid.
No, man, those are children's cereals.
Yeah, those are
man.
children's cereal. But French Toast Crunch was solid.
If you trying to be fancy, trying to lose weight, I can't say lose weight. Well, if you trying to,
Because now they got like these keto cereals and they're like, only use one cup. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not eating a cup of cereal. What's a bowl?
yeah,
We're doing a bowl of cereal.
yeah. My go-to adult cereal.
Ooh, Life with Cinnamon.
of
Life is
people
an adult.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. No, that's not Life. Is it Life? Yeah. Life Cinnamon is my jam.
I always felt like they were trying to hop on Cinnamon Toast Crunch's nuts, bro.
No, they don't taste like they don't taste like
My thing was just like, I see what you guys are trying to do.
Oh,
I'm trying to get the
loved
Cinnamon
it.
Toast Crunch life. Get out of here.
No, man, that's not.
Oh, now you have cinnamon? Get out of here. Be original.
They taste different too. It's different textures.
Come on, man. It's got them flies in it.
Frosted mini wheats.
Oh, solid. I used to love Frosted Mini Wheats.
Frosted mini
There's
wheats.
a one.
It got to be the minis though. You remember that?
The big old chunks. You had to break them up. I was like, who did this? This is a big.
Like,
it looked like a big barrel of hay.
Whose mouth is?
Because they have ones that aren't frosted.
Right. They're just mini wheats.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah. It's like, who's eating hay?
And then when they started putting those in there, like, oh, we got something.
Yeah, we got
some
baby.
frosting on here.
Yeah.
Because I hate all like Frosted Flakes, but that's all Corn Flakes is, right?
Yeah.
It's Frosted Flakes, and then
Yeah.
they got rid of that damn rooster, brought in Tony the Tiger.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It's Frosted Flakes.
No, Frosted Flakes and Corn Flakes are two different cereals.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That they were like, oh, we see you with the Corn Flakes.
Yeah.
We got the Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
I see your punk ass rooster.
Yeah.
We got a whole tiger.
Right, but then Corn Flakes is like now Frosted Corn Flakes.
Now
I love the companies competing with each other. Like I remember Frosted Flakes was like, oh, now we have chocolate frosted. Like, nigga, how you gonna have frosting on chocolate? God damn. Like, let me
There's only one bag cereal that I love.
talk about it.
It was better. It was a Lucky Charms knockoff, Kingdom Hearts, something like that.
Kingdom Hearts.
Something like that. Kingdom something. Actually better than Lucky Charms.
Really?
Was it Lucky Charms? I think they were knockoff off. That was the one I was like, hey, man. Hey, this knockoff brand, it's because the actual, outside of the marshmallows, the actual tastes better itself.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the only knockoff brand that's better.
I tell you two things, two-parters. I tell you where Lucky Charms went wrong. They had a oops, all marshmallows.
Lucky Charms did that?
Like, nigga,
It's too much.
what are you doing?
It's too much.
We need a chaser,
Because Crunchberry
man.
did a oops, all berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Said we need a chaser.
you need a chaser, man. You just like, I am over here.
I remember asked my mom, "Can we get the all marshmallows?" She's like, no. But that's the best part, anyways. Dog, you know how bad it was? I can feel my teeth crazy now. We would save the marshmallows to the end.
Yeah, buddy, boy.
I can't even get Izzy to do that.
And then there was a combination of let me ask you this. What is two cereals that you could eat together that's a good combination?
I haven't done that in so long. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because there was a you know how like you pour a bowl of cereal, like, damn it, I only got a little bit left. He was like, but I can just add this one on to a top. And you combine two cereals together. What is your two best combo cereals together?
That's a great, man. I can't even think, bro. I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah,
because I remember being at the bottom of like Honey Bunches of Oats and like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I was like, all right, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Raisin Bran Crunch, I would always get those. I tried a Raisin Bran Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That was actually, it wasn't bad. I was just like, okay, these things shouldn't work.
Yeah.
You know.
She said Corn Flakes and Apple Jacks.
Corn Flakes and Apple Jacks, okay.
Cheerios and Frosted Flakes.
It's like the same thing, ain't it? The honey. Izzy likes Cheerios. Lucky Charms and Tricks. I feel like it's in the same. I ain't like Tricks. I ain't like Fruity Pebbles either. I was never a fan of Fruity Pebbles. And then like I didn't do Cocoa Puffs. I didn't do chocolate.
Yeah, I think Corn Flakes and Frosted Flakes is a good chaser.
You know what me and my brother used to argue about? So my mom would buy Cocoa Puffs, and I didn't eat chocolate for my brother, right? So she'd buy Cocoa Puffs. So then I was like, well, I get my own cereal. But my brother would eat everything, so he'd be in my box of cereal. And he'd be like, we're out of Cocoa. I'm like, you ate all your cereal, bro. Like, don't come in mine. He's like, well, what am I supposed to eat? Like, we eat cereal. And I'm like, dog, like, you can't be in my box.
Right.
But I felt that was so unfair. My mom was just like, you guys figure it out.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
He can beat me up.
Right.
And he eats all my cereal. Being a little brother is trash, dog.
Hello. Frosted Mini Wheats and Honey Bunches of Oats.
Those are on par. It's like the same thing.
Let me see.
Did you ever eat Wheaties?
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like it was working?
A champion. I feel like I was a star. I was going to the Olympics.
Wheaties was the greatest trick of all time, bro. You
yeah.
felt like, oh man, I got my Wheaties. I'm about to go on this court.
In the 80s, they had us by the chokehold.
Who, Wheaties?
No, any brand.
Cereal.
They told us that milk makes a body good. You get taller,
stronger.
They told us that Jordan shoes can make you jump. Who does a body good? I said that already.
Milk.
Yeah.
Does a body good?
Yeah.
Something like
better
that.
with bones.
No one said water. No one said your body needs this water.
Right. They told us everything. They told us it was like it's going to happen, and they realized like, hey man, we just advertised. We just used y'all.
Hey man, every times I had pumps, it was like, I need more air in my
you
shoes.
can jump higher, man. Like Gatorade, like Mike, like they had us about a chokehold. This is the reason. This is the reason why Michael Jordan is so successful, man, because he was the first one that was like, it works.
With everything.
Everything.
He was doing Energizer Bunny batteries. What was it? Or maybe he was doing the other one, Duracell. Yeah. He was in one of those batteries.
Killing. It was like, man. And the fact that he was successful, it was like, okay, we figured out we can brand this to a person, and now they're going to believe that they're a part of this. Yep. Orange cream soda? What? What are you eating that with?
Did the question change?
Let me see. What did I have together? That was like, nigga, this is a problem.
Who the hell would drink milk and great orange juice together? Mixed together? Oh, Fruity Pebbles hold the meaning of life. My favorite. No, me and my brother would hide the box in our rooms. Yuck. You can't be in my box. That's what she said. Come on, New York. Come on. Come on.
Hello. So, you know what? So,
a bunch of Oats with Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
Fruity Pebbles, I loved it, but you got to eat that fast because it tastes like fish food.
Fish food?
You ever seen fish food flakes? Like so. I
thought it was Fruity Rice Krispie treats.
No, it's thinner, man. It feels like a lot thinner. It disintegrates really quick.
I stopped eating Rice Krispie treats when
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies. When my great grandfather stayed with us, and he had like no teeth, and he was eating them, and I was like, "This looks so unappealing."
Unappealing.
And he had to wait for them to get soggy. And I was like, I've never ate them since I was 7. I was like, you know what? Rice Krispie treat I tear up, but those just like that. Because I remember Izzy was like, "No, Rice Krispies." I was like,
It's funny. Is like Rice Krispies is a trash cereal. It tastes like air. Pretty much.
Yeah, they're just air crisp.
Just air crisp. And then Rice Krispies like, we got to make a comeback. So how about we make Rice Krispie treats? That was a good comeback. And they was like, but we got to get back into the cereal world. Can we make Rice Krispie treat cereal?
And they did. And it's fire. We would just put them in bags and take them as snacks. We would just put it in a bag and be like, take this to school.
Yeah.
There's your snacks.
Yeah.
They were great. So good.
Yeah, love it, man.
Man. I see the way Izzy like something about your teeth as a kid, bro. You can just eat sugar, and it means nothing to you.
You know what? What my dentist told me a few weeks ago is you do realize that these are your permanent teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. You mean another set's not growing in right now when I get older? These don't fall out. They should though. They should always continue to fall out and get new ones.
As in, your teeth are at its strongest when you're like 8, 9, when you'll get your permanent teeth.
And they're all bigger than your mouth.
These are your teeth that's going to last you until you die.
Yeah.
So when you were like you just like breaking through cavities, you were just like you're chewing through jawbreakers, and now you like in your 30s and 40s like. I think I made a huge mistake as my kid. I was just gargling sodas. I was gargling pops.
We just gotta be on easy about. I'm like, all right, we gotta brush her teeth after this, after that. I was like, I brush because she had a cavity.
She got baby teeth.
Yeah, and then she got a cavity in her front tooth, and then like that was from giving her almond milk at night. And then I thought I was being smart. It was like, I'm not gonna give her really good milk. Give her almond milk. Doctor was like, only water. And so then like I remember my mom was like, oh yeah, I just put a little juice, like orange juice, and I just mix some water. And they're like, well, don't do that. That's just sugar water. It was like you just give them water.
Juice in the almond milk. I was like, oh
no, no. They were just trying to find ways to not just give her water, and then But also, it's just teaching Izzy like water is great. I was like, you see how much water I drink? And she's just like, oh, we drink water. I want. So then she'll ask for water. Right now it's water and milk, which I want her to drink less milk. I just don't trust milk like that, man. Unless it comes from a cow's teat.
Or really?
No, I don't want her. I don't want her to drink milk at all.
Yeah, I like almond milk.
I don't know. I don't know if Izzy didn't like it. My mom was just hating on it. You know, my mom, she's Midwest.
She wants the original milk.
Everything. So this was fine for y'all. I'm like, no, it's not.
It was never.
I'm over like I'm no matter what I do, I'm gonna be pre-diabetic. Yeah. Right? It's like I'm a cookie away, dog, from being pre-diabetic.
Well, also, our parents don't realize that when we were
turned
kids,
out fine.
When we were kids, a lot of the foods were organic. And then
70s, 80s, that's when it started being processed. That was like the beginning of the horrible stuff. Because growing up, the food, the cereal, the food, McDonald's, all that stuff, everybody's trying to make things last. Anything you buy on the shelf, like we know this stuff. Anything on a shelf is bad for you. Right.
Yeah.
But
something that Steve Harvey told me. I don't know why I said told me. I just heard it. I was trying to be a flex. He never told me. I'd never seen this man in my life. It was a clip on Instagram. Well, I'm gonna stick to it for the sake of. I'm gonna stick to it for the sake of this video.
I'm keeping that clip. One thing Steve Harvey told me personally.
He said, what people don't fail to realize is when food have preservatives in it, we just think that it's going to die off when it's in your body. It's still preservatives. Right. Now your body's trying to figure out, what is this?
What do I do with this?
Yeah, I don't know if I should preserve it. And it's like now
it does get preserved in your body.
But it starts to be a part of your body. And now your body is working extra hard to break it down. Right. So it's like he gave an example of like if normal organic food was like water, your body has to work extra hard to break down this solid piece of ice. That's like I gotta chip away until it gets down to liquid.
And then whenever your body don't use it, stores. Your body don't use it, it stores it. That's what becomes fat from the sugar.
I'm full of preservatives.
Oh, man. Preservatives and sugar is what your body will just put to the side for later.
Yeah.
I'll just save this. Put that over there. Let me tuck that under this roll. Need another roll. Put that right there. Man, it's crazy because when your body gets stretch marks, your body's literally screaming.
Hello, man.
Your body's like, I can't do anymore. It's tearing. We just keep shoving. You're fine. It's like having that, like,
you're fine.
It's like watching like a thread on you just tear slowly. Like, oh, this bag ain't gonna last much longer. Your body's just like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
We're just like, shut up, body.
It's like, shut up, body.
Shut up. Take this food. You're fine.
Yeah.
How does one extract milk from an almond? You don't. You soak it. It's just milk is the brand. It's almond juice, I guess, more so. But well, I think Tony said he bought an almond milk maker thing. I don't see how it worked. One of my favorite things is my almond cow. I make my own milk from cashews, almonds, and coconut. Well, coconut has its own milk, right? Coconut milk? Coconut water? Coconut milk. The coconut milk and coconut water? Are those two different things?
I don't know.
I love how people believe what they want.
What?
We out here making milk. Yeah, I think I want to say that's what Tony might have had too, but I don't know if it's called a almond cow or not. Next time you buy almond milk, look at what percentage is actual almonds.
Damn it.
Is the rest just water or is other stuff? If you had to, yes, they're different. If you had to stop drinking cow milk, what's the acceptable alternative for cereal? We're not supposed to be eating cereal anyways. Like, we talk about things that are full of preservatives on the shelf, like in a box. They put this stuff in a bag on a box for months, and it never goes. Cereal doesn't go bad. It just gets stale.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be eating it anyways.
Yeah.
They say you're not supposed to be eating dairy or like cow milk anyways. It's like anything for a baby cow is for a cow, not for a person anyways.
Yeah.
So we're not supposed to be drinking either one. And I think that's why like everybody is. I think everybody's allergic to milk. I think everybody is lactose, but I think people's tolerance is higher than others. But I think that's part of it is like everybody has an allergen to lactose, and then other people just process it better than others. Is what I believe I read.
The thing is, why we only choose the cow? Like, you know, a lot
People
of animals.
drink goat's milk,
Yeah,
rat's milk.
really?
No, but
Oh, I'm saying
goat's milk is a real thing. I'm sure there's others. Yak milk, that's a thing.
Don't come back.
Okay, it's time to end the podcast.
Don't talk.
We got to end on that one. No, those are the people make cheeses out of those, right? I don't know about like pig's milk or something like that, horse milk.
Like I know dog's milk. Mm-hmm. But I want to know. The funny thing is, there's a lot of trial and error. People is like, yeah, don't do that. I got Aguaria from drinking dog's milk.
A what?
I don't know. I was gonna say, was it the malaria? That's what I was trying to say.
That's what you're trying to say?
I was trying to say malaria.
I was like Agoria.
Yeah, I was hoping that you was gonna let that happen. I just made up.
I just didn't know what you were trying to say because you could have been saying a word I just don't know.
Sure, I was.
So then I was like, oh well. But then I was like, we got to go back here.
I was making up. I was making it up, bro. Let it go.
I don't know what that would. Which animal would Dion try first? Which animal would like eagles milk? Do they make milk?
Eagles milk? No.
Do they milk? No, I guess they have.
You gotta be mammals.
You gotta be a bird. Okay. Dolphins are mammals. Can I have dolphin milk?
You don't have breasts.
You don't have teats?
Let me see. Dolphin
whale
breasts.
milk?
Let me see.
Can you get whale milk?
I think a dolphin is a porpoise.
Ew, monkey milk. That sounds awful. Eagles milk, aka Americans milk. Yeah, a porpoise. Yeah. Well, do they not have? What about like tiger's milk? How's that not a thing? How are people not drinking tiger's milk or lion's milk?
That's what
The hippo milk.
Charlie Sheen does.
Absolutely, tiger's blood. That's what he is.
They don't have breasts, man.
They can't milk.
Nope. They
Why are you looking up dolphin? Look at dolphin milk.
Come on, man.
So, Dion looked up dolphin breast.
I'm into that.
She looking for some B cups over there.
Hello, man. It's a thing. Hold on. I think they feed this to the dolphins.
How about do dolphins milk? Do dolphins?
Boy.
I don't know.
It said dolphin milk. Milked dolphin on purpose. I don't know if it's for dolphins or it's from dolphins.
That looks like a blended up dolphin in that can of drink. You trying to milk a tiger if you want to.
Talking about some, hey
fella.
buddy. Hey, Tony.
I'm just coming to get your milk.
I think because of the cow is easier and they're less threatening.
Well, how can people drink cow milk and not horse milk? You know?
Can horses milk?
Yeah, why not? They milk, right? Why don't we drink breast milk?
Because how?
Why do we drink cow milk and we don't have a bunch of women in factories lined up, right, with their pumps just going all day, working a shift?
But they got to be pregnant.
Yeah, but there's always pregnant women.
Yeah, but they got to be pregnant.
But there's always pregnant women.
Right, but they got to feed their children, right?
There's plenty of milk to go around.
That's a good question. But you want to?
We drink cow milk.
Right,
Why would that be worse?
Hold on, we on to something here. Hold on, let's break this down. Let's break this down.
Why would it be worse to drink cow milk and not women's milk?
Because so how do we clean out cow's milk? So if we do the same procedure with women breast milk,
you put them on a farm. Here's what we do: we put all these women on a farm. Okay, they're grass-fed women. Okay, they're all running around butt naked. All right, and then pregnant, of course. Right, and so now we got to hook them up because they have those things, right? They have those what are the little pumper sucker things, right? And they pump their breasts 3-4 times a day when they're pregnant.
That's not even a problem. I don't see why we haven't thought of that.
But we should be able to go buy breast milk in stores, and depending on what they eat, right? Y'all want to know that woman is grass fed. Why put them on a farm? I don't know. That's the process. The farm's already built.
Ooh, hold up. Read that for me, yo.
Okay. On the contrary, it said, can we drink human milk? On the contrary, registered dietitian Abby Langer, this is one person, by the way, believes drinking human milk can be potentially dangerous for adults. It's a bodily fluid, and if a person has a communicable disease, then it's going to come right through the breast milk. I would highly caution against it. It's a biohazard. But the same thing could be with mad cow, right?
But why is it a biohazard?
Well, if somebody has a disease in general.
Oh,
but it's the same thing when they do with cows, right?
Yeah,
it's just like, oh, we can't eat these chickens because they have mad chickens.
So we got so how you gotta test them.
You would have to go through a process of like, well, are these people healthy? Are we right? I don't see what the difference is or why you couldn't. I understand if somebody's sick, of course. Yeah. If somebody has COVID, don't drink the COVID milk.
Yeah.
All right.
So they got to train these people. What if that's crazy. That's like slavery, right?
What?
Because imagine
not if you pay them.
Because imagine if they get these nice little healthy women, and they obviously somebody got to impregnate them. There's a whole process here.
This is what happens on farms. There's a bull. He comes down. What's up, girl? How you doing? Right? But women get pregnant anyways.
Right.
So you can always just be like, oh, I'm gonna go take how much for this milk?
But is it worth it though for a person? That's inhumane.
Why not? It's $7. How much is a gallon of milk right now?
Because think about it. No one's not. They're only feeding cows what they're supposed to eat.
No, they don't.
Watch.
That's the problem. Is that they don't feed cows what they're supposed to eat. They. That's why these cows are so. We were in Dominican Republic and we saw a bunch of skinny ass cows. Right? They were mad thin, and I was like, oh, these cows look sick. And they're just like, nah, bro, we just have our cows all on steroids. Wow. Everything's all beefed up, right? Wow. Everybody's huge for no damn reason.
So that's steroids in our milk too.
And then you can see if you ever look at a gallon of milk, it'll say like not a high source of like steroids, something like that. They give you this little warning on there that says it's not crazy. But there's a warning on every gallon of milk. Absolutely.
Wow.
Am I lying? Somebody can look right now and you'll see it. They'll say something like not a huge source of, because they want you to not be afraid of the steroids and the stuff. This is why I also worry about giving Izzy stuff, because I go like, some of these, like these kids are so small and they get developed and all this stuff because we feed them nothing but milk and sugar and you know what I mean? All these other things. It's like we feed kids everything they're not supposed to have.
Yeah.
What did you say more? By the way, I'm deleting that comment. What comment? Black women been wet nurses in America for decades, hundreds of years first. However, breast milk don't get shelf stable. However, breast milk don't get shelf stable. As far as like they're
they can't
come get it while it's fresh, baby.
Wow.
It's preservatives in our milk. All right, it's time for me to log off. Why, Twilla? Where you going?
Talking about breast milk.
Why is she leaving?
Grass-fed women, vegan body goals.
There you go. Why can't we supply milk for my whole family if I just gave birth? I provide milk for the whole farm. Well, the whole family, not just the baby. There you go. I mean, I don't know how much milk can one person produce in a day, but you know, like they have like, I was reading something where there was like when they used to be like before like all this healthcare and stuff like that like when someone got pregnant, it was like a bunch of pregnant women would be together and a bunch of women would all be together and they would like, you know, walk you through stuff, right? And then so if somebody, you know, so it was like a big, because I think me and Yo saw this thing online where it was a postnatal care place and they would take the baby from you and they would like go get it washed and this lady stayed there for like a few weeks and stuff like that, and like it was like supposed to be like the best way to handle like postpartum because they took care of so much of like the baby. So but it was also she was saying it was based off like what the villages did in like maybe she was in Thailand or some shit like that, but she was or Cambodia or something like that. They were just saying like how much work that they did to take care of the woman after the baby came. And they had like whole compounds for women who were pregnant and who had this kid because they knew that it took, you know, that much work for women to kind of get back to feeling normal, stuff like that. But I'm wondering if you had that same kind of thing and you had all these women who were breastfeeding in one place. I'm like, hey, man, take that extra milk. You know what I mean? Ship it out.
And I'm almost certain that if in technology these days, you can still feed. I'm certain this. If they can give you a pill to make you feel like you're not pregnant, they can give you a pill to make you feel like you're pregnant.
To produce milk and stuff?
Right,
for
to
sure.
produce milk.
Probably.
Another thing that's sad, man, is this is going to go a little dark, but it's also informative.
Oh, the dark. Gave it to me.
When women have miscarriages, they still have all the same functions when it comes to I'm still pregnant. As in, like,
I think it depends on how long, because I don't think women start producing milk until a couple weeks before the baby comes, a month before the baby comes, something like that. It was, or maybe right after the baby comes. It wasn't like they start. Well, from what I've read or we looked at, it's like it's not like they start.
What are you looking it up for?
Because we were going through it.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
When we had a baby.
Oh, but the baby came out. Why would you thinking about it?
Why would we? Because we were looking stuff up. We were doing the research on that when the kid was happening.
This is the facts. All right.
Okay.
Your hips and your back still hurts for about a month because you are readjusting at an extreme.
Makes sense.
Right? Mm-hmm. Then the bonding hormones you produce are still in effect, and you wake up searching and touching your belly at times. Damn. You feel guilty because it was literally your only job. Whew, the mental. Now.
Oh, you're talking about for like a postpartum depression?
Right. Right. Because
if you have a miscarriage.
These are the effects of a miscarriage.
Got you.
Watching everyone's emotions seem underwhelming because their life hasn't changed much. So imagine you got to just go back to life. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to work.
Yeah.
You know? Your body doesn't recognize that your baby or babies aren't there for a while. Your breast milk doesn't just go away, and you don't get slim because of the breastfeeding. So you still depends on how far you are. You still breastfeed, and your body is like, I still need to keep pumping it out, and your body, you don't lose weight because of it.
Right.
You have to walk the earth with people not knowing what happened to you. You still have you having opinions on your body, being terrified to disappoint your current or your future partner again. You want to hide future pregnancies and excitement because you're afraid that you might fail again. No one says Happy Mother's Day to you because technically, wow. I know it got sad. I'm sorry, man. We're talking about it.
No, I mean, I can't imagine what women go through from miscarriage, a stillborn. Like, it's got to be abortions.
Yeah, man.
They got to be another level of, like, mental strain, I can't imagine. It seems like,
yeah.
You know, I know women who never get over it, who never get over having abortions, who never get over, because they still count the years of how old their child would have been and stuff like that.
Yeah, my mom did. I was in between me and my brother was a girl. Her name was Rolanda.
It was stillborn.
She was alive for a couple hours.
Yeah. No, that never goes away. And then, like, you would just be thinking of, like, man, what that life would be like. You know, are you crying right now?
No, I feel like something in my eye, but I don't want to scratch it because I ain't washed my hands.
No, you would feel like that. You would feel like I forgot it's called something when a woman has a stillborn child or something like that.
Stillborn child?
No. I mean, like, there's like a day to, like,
Stillborn Child Day.
It is not called Stillborn Child Day. Yeah, I have older twin brothers that would have been 36. Yeah.
Older? Wait, yo, you younger than 36?
She's 35.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Golly.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like that, man. Like, you know, I knew a girl, she told me that's when, like, her alcoholic abuse started, is when she had an abortion. And she was like, she was never the same after that.
Hey.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry for bringing it down. I thought it was.
It's good to know because we as
informative.
dudes never experience it. We'll never experience that. You know, like
Right.
you might go through it with somebody who has an abortion or who has, but the body changing.
Well, I say abortion, miscarriage.
Whether it's miscarriage, abortion, stillborn, there's a bodily reaction that women will go through that men will never go through physically, right? And let alone emotionally. Because men might be sad and we'll feel these things, but you're not going to feel that same thing that a woman has to go through, a woman feels. So, like, there's no way to replicate that. We try to replicate cramps, and, like it's still not the same.
They said that ain't nothing. Imagine bleeding, too.
Right.
Let me ask you this. This is the last one question. You know, you agree with my body, my choice, right? So it's wrong for a man to say, I don't think we should have the baby, right? But what the woman says, I don't think we should have the baby because I want you to be the father. Is that the same?
As far as what?
If the guy's like, hey, we are 14. this is not wise. For
She's already pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're two 14-year-olds. I don't think we should have this baby. And she's like, it's my body, it's my choice. Versus Flip, same 14-year-olds, and she's like, hey, he wants the baby, and she's like, I just don't want you to be the father.
Well, I feel like this example doesn't fully work. Maybe if they were like married, it'd work more because when she's 14, it's still my body, my choice.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, even if she's married, it's still my body, my choice, right?
But if they marry, I want you to be the father. That's a whole different ballpark.
Well, because like if we're married and I'm a guy and I want a kid, right? And then she doesn't, even if like I don't want you to be the father, she's like, well, I don't want to mess up my body. I don't want to do such and such.
Oh,
and I'm like, well, I can't. Like
that's a good. That's much.
Better.
That's much better than what I said.
Then I want to have a child.
Right.
She's like, well, not through here.
Ooh.
So then it's like, well, maybe we have to go through get the eggs, and there's a process for it now, right? That you could try to do for.
She's like, ooh, I just lost 100 pounds, and this is what she tells her husband. I just lost 100 pounds. I don't think I've ever been this thin before. He said, hey, babe, we got married. You said when we got married, we were going
Your
to have
fat ass said. That your body was made for carrying babies.
I'm not doing this. Not doing this. We're gonna bypass. We're gonna bypass that. All right. What if
I get your fat ass on the bed, put your legs up. All right?
I'm not laughing.
Okay?
Nope.
This is what you said. Now you hang upside down till those sperms swim down.
Nope.
All right?
Nope.
That's what you said. Keep rolling until you get that baby out. God damn it.
I'm not laughing.
That was a quote from you. That's exactly.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not supporting body shaming.
Who's body shaming?
So the question is, I'm sorry, Lady B. The question is,
what are you apologizing for?
The question is, if beginning of your engagement, you guys are both agreed on having multiple children in the marriage, and then while y'all are married, she loses a bunch of weight, and she's like, man, my body has never been this tight.
I'm so snatched right
I'm
now.
so snatched. I got endorsements. I got sponsors. I'm here on Instagram. And he's like, hey, yes.
My body's making money.
And you're like, yeah, but remember we said, baby, second year, we was going to start pumping out these babies. Who's in the wrong? Who's in the wrong? Is he wrong for
Okay, so Spicy Original said surrogacy, right? You can go get a surrogate.
Okay.
Right? So it's not cheap. It's a lot cheaper.
Versus doing it old free fashion way?
It's a lot cheaper to...
Yeah, just put that thing up
That's a whole car, bro. These things are whole vehicles. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an E-Class.
The convo needs to be had. No, you don't know.
People change their minds.
Man, because
people change their minds.
Right.
That's not a deal. If you go, all right, we're gonna have a deal. We're gonna have a baby in 2 years. Great.
Right,
okay,
right.
agreed. And then that person goes, I don't want to do that anymore. What can you do? You got to hold her down. What can you do? You said.
Right.
What can you do?
Who's in the wrong?
Now, if she doesn't want to do it, right, and you don't want to spend $30,000 on a surrogate, how wrong is he for going outside his marriage and having a baby?
Bars.
Is he wrong?
I think the question is, what do you expect me to do?
I want to have a child while I'm still got good knees.
Right.
Right?
That's the question.
Now what I'm supposed to do? I got to go adopt? I want one that looks like me. Right?
I want a child with my wife. Is that room for divorce?
Without spending the money. I don't want to spend that bread.
Like, listen. If I don't get a child out of you, I'm gonna have to get it somewhere else. Is he wrong? Does he get a pass?
You can do whatever you want to do, right?
Without her.
Yeah, I mean, you can do what you want to do. You got to deal. That's a whole nother bridge to cross that you have to deal with the ramifications of that.
This is the option. Either I get a baby from you, I get a baby somewhere else, or we're getting a divorce. Ladies, if you was this person, and you lost all this weight, and your husband wanted a child, and you guys are both agreed, are you
Or even without the weight, you just change your mind on wanting to.
Oh, even better.
Conceive a baby on your own with your body. Mm-hmm. You don't want to put that strain, stress. You don't want to go through the process of pregnancy, which is 100% your choice.
Your choice. Mm-hmm. And you said
this is pre-baby, Twilla. This is we're talking about it, not that it's happened yet. Hey, Twilla, quick to chop off this baby's head.
No, no, Twills. Have you heard all the scenarios?
Twilla said, "Go get him, get him out of there."
No, she said adoption.
Oh, I thought it said abortion.
I was like, chop the babies off. What?
Twilla said, "Get him out of here." My bad, Twilla. I can't see. I gotta look up. Very different options.
Yeah.
Too many shuns. No, adoption is not an option because he wants to have the baby from him. Because then it doesn't look like either one of you, right. DNA wise. He wants his DNA with his wife, a biological baby is what his desire is. He wants a biological baby from you without paying surrogate money.
You know what's crazy is wearing condoms with your wife is crazy. She's like, I don't want to take any pills. I don't want to be on no shots.
I'm on natural.
I want to be all natural. He
gotta leave. He gotta leave her.
Gotta leave her?
He gotta leave her.
Yeah.
The raw is enough. What? You want me to go and shield it?
You want me to wear condoms with you?
Bro, it's like having to walk in your house and then like you gotta put on little footies.
What's it called? A half mask?
I'm like, I gotta wear these everywhere I go. In the shower, all of it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's ground for divorce. I feel you, Lady B.
Here we go.
I got an opinion about keep it. Come on, this is it.
Go for it.
Your mind. So, there should be a combo and agreement. Yeah, should be. It's adoption not option. I hope me and my man can do a pros and cons list, and hopefully we can lovingly come to an agreement. You hope so. You'll hope so until he still feels this longing. What's that? Oh, I might consider a throuple. Okay, epiphany with the epiphanies out here.
What's a throuple?
I guess a threes couple.
Oh.
Right? She's like, well, she can do it. She's with us. Epiphany about that life. I hope he leaves without suing. Dang, and this is it. Get out of here. Sheesh, thanks, Dion. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Swilla. If the agreement was to have a child, there should be some compromise. Why do you compromise a child? Well, look, I'll give you some legs and a face. I'm not having a whole child. I give you 2 arms, 1 leg, and a half a butt cheek. Or just readjust the agreement, push it back a few more years.
Man, y'all wild, man. I'm upset because if the agreement was in the engagement, like, okay, when we get married, we're gonna travel the first year. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get our money up, explore the world. Second year, we're gonna have baby. Mm-hmm. During that first year, she got in shape. She feels good. Mm-hmm. She getting sponsorship, new jobs, and all of a sudden she's like, "Yeah, I don't want babies no more. I like this life."
Yeah, but baby was in the plan. We said baby 2 years. I got it right here in the agreement.
It's my body, my choice. Woo! If she put that Trump on me right
what
there,
you gonna say to her?
I get it. But it's like, yo, I kind of feel like I got swindled. Yeah, but
I love you. Mwah. Get your goddamn hands off me.
My body, my choice.
Turns out they just didn't want kids with each other.
No, he wanted the child.
That's probably the reason Jeannie Mae and
Jeannie Mae.
Who's that?
Young Jeezy's wife. Young Jeezy's wife.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. So what happens if they both agree to have children, but they find out she is unable to? What would you do then? That's a different circumstance because her body cannot. That's a different choice. That's an option that's off the table. She should just go in and lie immediately. I can't have kids.
Yeah.
And then if you do have one, it's a miracle.
Let's keep trying. That's
a different thing if she cannot have children.
I can't stand women that takes up. You know what? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all women for siding with y'all women. How about a dog?
Nigga. How about a dog?
That right, man, if a woman told me that, I said, I really want a child. How about a dog? Yo,
a fur baby.
golly, man.
There's no guarantee that child will look
I'm outta
anything
there.
like the parents, though. What are you talking about? I'm talking about adoption or the dog? Can't give them what he wants. Why, Annis, is that? If you can't, that's different. Dogs don't have college tuition. Well, that's true. That's selfish, though. Yeah, some people are selfish, though. I have literally gotten into heated discussions. I can't say this. I literally got into heated discussions with men when I said I didn't want kids.
Yeah.
I get it. I have a right to be selfish. You cannot give me what I want.
Yeah. Well, the ladies have spoken. This was a good discussion today. We went crazy over.
Yeah, man. That was a great discussion.
Great discussion. Well,
I say, women, just do whatever your man wants. just give him some when he wants some. Leave him alone when he wants to be left alone.
But you know
Feed him when he's hungry. Just give him what he wants whenever he wants.
What I didn't hear is a lot. No one said we got the divorce. Mm-hmm. No one said just get it with somebody else, except the throuple. Mm-hmm. No one said,
which is a combo. That's a compromise.
And it's because if I
what dude's gonna be like, what when we bring someone else? Nah. He gonna be like,
hold on. If a woman says my body, my choice, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna use my body.
and go choose who I want.
I'm gonna choose what baby I'm gonna get it from. I tried you.
You said my body, my choice.
And my choice is her, and I'm using my body to get what
and her. And her. What if you came
I was trying to have one with you, now I got 13 from 13.
What if you came out with quadruplets and you was like, oh God. Oh my God. Now I got 4.
You know what? I think there's a way to fix this. Because if there's a woman in this world that wants children really bad, they just don't have a partner. There should be a site for that. As in like, hey, I'll help. If the woman is like, I don't want to have any children, sweetheart, you can sign up to this website and you can get this woman a child, and now y'all both happy.
Well, okay. So if there's a dude out there, he's like, man, I want to have a child, and there's a woman out there who goes, I want to have a child. Yeah. And they go like, oh, they go to
it should be,
I don't know, baby's meat or something like that.
Baby's meat.
It's something like that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it and should it be like a no strings attached partnership, or what is it? Or,
well, not if you.
I don't want no.
The point was to have a kid, right? You have to co-parent and such.
Yeah,
that sounds like a disaster.
That's like I don't want a relationship.
But honestly, that happens anyways. When two people get together one night, and then he's like, "Oh yeah,
this is a big mistake." Yeah, but if it's actually planned, like, hey, you know what we're here for. I'm Jack, and I'm Johnny, and let's do this.
Oh, you still have to do the intimate. You can't just give a piece of sperm.
No, I mean, that's more money now.
Nah, I don't know how much it is to donate sperm. Yeah, I don't know.
I think as soon as sperm hits the air, it dies off.
I don't know.
I think it does. That's why it needs to be inside you.
But even if you did do the old turkey baster method, would that not work? Or your site, you have to have sexual intercourse?
I prefer it the old-fashioned way. Sir, you don't have to. I prefer.
It's like looking for sex and a child. Woman with big hips and vagina. Click.
Specifically.
Come on.
And then she's like, do you mind if I don't wash? Okay, let's go back to the basement. Let's go back to the basement.
Some people already do those agreements. I'm sure they do. I always doubt when Dion says, I think it does. Like that movie, She Hate Me.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that. Well, that goes against marriage vows, so different discussion.
We talking about? Who said this?
This is up top, Moyo. She says, if you go outside the marriage to find a different child, or
but
to find a mother.
Yeah, but if he talks to her, it's like, hey, this is what to do. It's like either you or I want a child bad.
I guess you didn't put the babies in the vials. If the baby's in the vials, then you have to. And to have my child out of your vagina, you got to be very descriptive.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if she was like, yo, I don't want to have the baby with my body. Let's go get a surrogate. But I go, money.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to spend that bread.
I think she should be the one that had to put the money up. Right? Right? Am I right?
Probably not.
Like, I could just do you for free.
No, probably
No,
not.
I want you to pay for. Why? Why am I paying for this?
Hey, I agree with you, but I doubt you'll get off being able to be like, all right, so look, you owe $5,000 every month for the next 6 months. Hopefully it's a payment plan for surrogacy. I don't know. That's hilarious, though.
That's a good question right there.
Well, that sounds like sperm banks. Except for the sperm banks are random, though. This person you get to pick, right? Mm-hmm. You just know like some fake details so anybody can make up. Yeah, I'm 6'2". I would walk. I think sperm banks you're not allowed to be under 6 foot or something like that, or like 5'10", something like that.
You can't be under?
I can't give sperm off of a certain height. Yeah, it's something like that. You got to be like a certain. Nobody wants a 5'7" sperm.
I'm looking this up. Sperm ineligibility. Sperm donation ineligibility.
Mm-hmm. International. Important sperm donor requirements. Be between 18 and 45 years old.
Okay.
Have good sperm quality.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good physical and mental health. Provide a detailed medical history of his genetic origins. And give blood and urine samples on a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm eligible, baby.
Yeah, man.
I'm out here. But they ain't saying about 6 feet.
Yeah, I think I gotta look again. That's what I heard. There's probably some laws that you can discriminate now against height or something like that.
This is up to 6 months.
Well, it's probably less money for the shorter you are.
Let me see. Pasadena Sperm Bank.
They pretty much just paid me to jerk off in there. All right, buddy. Thanks.
I wish there was a jerk off machine that will absorb. So I got to do it with my hands. So I don't want to do the act out. I'll do it off camera. So it'd be the act out like this, and then once
there's a machine. What do you mean?
So I ain't got to do it myself. And because when you're doing it yourself, you gotta prepare yourself like, oh, here it comes. Right? You got to be I missed it. And now it's everywhere. You're like, I need another hour. So if it was a machine where you just what you put your junk inside of and it does it for you.
I'm sure that would be the highest selling machine of all time.
Like, yo, I need this bitch's information. What is this? Yo, is this on Amazon?
First off, dudes would never come outside again. They never date women again. It'd be over for women. It'd be over for women. Yeah. If you had a machine doing all that,
it would just do
it'd be over for y'all.
It just adjusted. Oh, it's warm too. Oh, yo.
Then I got the hijack 3000.
Turn it off. I'm flaccid already. Turn it off. I'm drooling over here.
What if it malfunctioned and you can't turn it off?
You suck at my soul.
Did you just stuck in?
You gotta plug it like this.
You gotta call the fire department.
You gotta plug like a god.
Come on, turn it off.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh man, we might have to amputate his penis. It's never gonna be the same again.
I think one of my balls just slipped in there. Oh god.
Actually, your balls went to your rectum.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
The whole time they're in there doing TikToks in the lobby.
As you're screaming in pain.
He about to, hey! Why is that camera in there? Hey! Turn it off.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
All right, man. Y'all been fun.
Oh, it was great times.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
And if you are watching here, thank you for subscribing to Lactose ENT and joining in the conversation and being a part of the talk. And if you are
Here, thank you for watching my YouTube channel at at I'm Chaz Rogers. I'm still saying laugh at Chaz all the time.
Hey, man. Idiot.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. If you want the unedited version, hop on the Patreon. It's only $3, and then you also get the other stuff. Anything else you need to talk about?
No, man.
If you're in the LA area, please come to LTE Studios to shoot.
Yes.
We have 2 locations.
This is LT Studios. We have a loft and we have this location. Shoot your podcast, man. Shoot your shot at me.
The D. Would you stop there spelling your whole name?
What? The D.
Instead of the I or the O or the
Right.
N?
Holla at me, the D. You know what I'm
That's
talking
it.
about.
That's it. I appreciate y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.